Don't touch that mouse. You are listening to Meet the Elite Podcast, where we bring business professionals together to promote their businesses and products to the world. Keep it right here.
Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to the show. This is your host, Phil, and my next guest here is Loli Jane, and she is the owner at Loli Jane Animal Communication and Healing, and she's from Pompano Beach, Florida. Welcome to the show, Loli. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you? Thank you for having me.
I'm doing well, and it's my honor to have you here on the show with me. And Loli, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and what you do at your company?
I do professional animal communication and energy healing. So I do it remotely or in person, or both, or a combination of both. And I work with any animal issue at all, anything related to anything, such as behavioral issues, physical issues, and health issues, trauma, locating lost pets. I help that situation, mirroring situations, death and dying, end-of-life decisions. I speak to animals after they've passed in spirit, and I also do past life regressions with the human and the animal.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And Loli, how long have you been doing this all for?
So the energy healing, I do pranic healing. I've been doing that since about 2007. Technically, the animal communication started I finished my education in 2019, but there's a longer story than that from birth, basically.
All right. Well, you could feel free to share any story you like here, but I won't pry too much. And so have you always been interested in communicating with the animals? Is this something that's always come to you, or?
Yeah. So the short version of this is when I was 6 years old, I lost my hearing. And I grew up profoundly hard of hearing, and I learned another method of communicating. So I learned how to be telepathic, how to channel and the angelic realm. So I was kind of working with this telepathy thing my whole life. And I love animals. It's the most amazing, life-changing thing I've ever done, working with the animals and getting their messages. And I sort of tend to go deep. So I'm not all animal communicators work differently. Some just work on the surface level. I do not. I work as what I call an interspecies therapist. So I get to the root of issues and the resolution and the solutions for the issues by talking to the animals. I also do remote energy healing, if that's needed. And I also work with the animals, humans, on a soul healing level.
Okay, so you focus mostly on the animals, but you also do the healing on the humans, or they're just there to help out with the animals?
Well, it's actually when the animals come into your life, they are bringing help for your lessons. So you incarnate with a whole bunch of lessons that you want to accomplish in that lifetime, and in comes your furry soul family. So your animals are your soul family, and they're helping you with each and every lesson, especially the biggies that you're going through. So, like, when they present a strange issue in the household, they don't they know exactly what they're doing. They have an intention to help their human. And so when they start doing odd behaviors, it's definitely for a reason. They're trying to show or tell you something. And sometimes they mirror their human, and they'll mirror human behaviors and or diseases. I call it taking one for the team. So they'll take your disease for you if you allow it. But they bring amazing help and gifts to the humans. So sometimes it's not the animal that needs the healing, it's the human. And so I help the humans as well. I can do energy healing or soul healing on the angelic realm with the humans.
All right, got it.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Oh, it sounds amazing to me, and it sounds like a really good service you're offering here for both the animals and the humans.
I think so, and it's the most, if you've never experienced it with your own animal or if you're caretaking animals, it's a game changer. It is a life-changing life-altering, never-go-back experience. Like, once you know the divine intelligence, I have to say animals are way above us, vibrationally speaking, way, way above us. They are more connected with source, with nature, with each other. They communicate telepathically. They also have knowledge about the earth. I work with a lot of zoo animals. So I work with zoos, rescue centers. I do the pro bono work for Honolulu Zoo and some other rescue centers. And what the animals have shared with me as teachers and messages for humanity is astounding.
Well, that sounds amazing to me, and it sounds like really intriguing stuff there. And, Loli, thank you so much for talking with me today on the show. We are out of time, unfortunately, but how do our listeners reach out to you and find out more about what you do?
So that would be great. I can reach on my website, which is animals- not a underscore. So it's animals-speak.com. And I can also be called, which is 954-303-9585.
All right. Well, Loli, thank you once again for joining me today on the show. I feel like I learned so much from you already.
You're welcome. Thank you, Phil.
You're very welcome, and you have a great rest of your day, okay?
Okay.
To the rest of our listeners, stay right there. We'll be right back after this short break.
Don't touch that mouse. You are listening to Meet the Elite Podcast, where we bring business professionals together to promote their businesses and products to the world. Keep it right here.